You know, there's a reason they call Richmond Hill City. It's a great environment for training. I get out there at sunrise and get it in. But now we've got to talk about exercise for people who cannot exercise. Post-COVID infections, there can be viral reservoirs in the body where it hides and replicates. Inflammation stirs this and makes the virus come out of hiding to move into the circulatory system. Let's take a quick look at it. Easiest or most direct way to reduce inflammation in your body is through diet. Hope you've had a chance to look at Amy's things to do daily and her diet information that's on my blog. A lot of sources of stress are beyond our control these days, but what we eat is within our control. Hey, hit that subscribe button for me. If you're unhappy with your current state of health, adopt this dietary practice for 1 to 3 months and reduce the inflammation in your body. Chronic fatigue sufferers go on this diet permanently. The delusion that exercise can only cure disease, not cause it, is rooted in fat phobia and toxic weight loss culture, not medicine. There are indications of altered muscular metabolism and autonomic nervous responses in people who've had repeated COVID infections. Overtraining weakens the immune system. Aerobic exercise can stimulate fight or flight mechanism, which shuts down the lymph system. This is the wrong kind of exercise for these patients. While Tai Chi is literally the physical therapy portion of the Chinese treatment, we have to take a step back with chronic fatigue patients because they can't get off the couch. They can't get out of the bed. And the longer they stay there, the more blood stasis they experience, the worse it gets. We've got to rethink how we use movement with this population. Drink a cup of very warm water first thing in the morning, and then put your winter coat on. And if you need to, turn the heat up, put your hat on, your scarf, and then walk the circle until you break a light sweat, which will be about 10 to 15 minutes. A very slow movement. As they begin to feel better, there's ways to make this indoor practice more interesting. But still, the basic goal is just to break a light sweat with minimal effort. It may be months, or in some cases years, before chronic fatigue patients can practice outside because they must not be subjected to wind or dampness when they're in a weakened state. The next piece of this recovery puzzle is breathing. Long COVID and chronic fatigue patients need to learn a basic Tai Chi ruler practice. Carefully matching the inhale and the exhale on each cycle. And then practice 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, and 5 minutes at night before going to bed. And then this regimen is paired with bone broth to reset the autonomic nervous system. I've had a number of amazing experiences doing Tai Chi ruler, especially in memory care wards. Maybe I'll tell those stories one day. It's a very powerful practice that's been used in clinical settings and can be practiced by the patient laying in the bed. As part of this entire application of care, I've seen it be transformative for people with chronic illness.